What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. We got the C8 all jacked up on jack stands. Guys, I will tell you, be careful when you jack this thing up, because right here at this point, which is kind of like what, at the 2/3 mark of the car, it teeters right there. So I have the jack stand right here, the puck goes right there. So the jack stands I have sitting right here on the frame, but even at right in front of the rear wheel, it still wants to teeter like this. So just be careful when you guys do this. And of course I've got tire chocks on the front so it doesn't roll forward, because otherwise there's nothing holding this thing in place. So in order to get this on here, we have to take off this bumper. So we're gonna go ahead and disassemble our brand new car today. I'm gonna go ahead and get this bumper off, and then we'll go ahead and get this unbolted from the bumper, and then get that bad boy bolted to the bumper, and then the bumper back onto the car. Here we go. I guess we'll start with the most obvious bolts. These are T15 bolts, and there's about 16 bolts across the top here. So we'll go ahead and get all these off, and then we'll figure out where the other ones are. All right, so we got all 16 of those out. Pro tip, not that I'm a pro at taking apart cars. Owning a cell phone shop, U-Brake I Fix, I learned the importance of screw management. So I went ahead and lined up all the screws exactly how they came out. Even though most of these, probably all these screws are exactly the same. When dealing with cell phones and stuff like that, all the screws can be different sizes and stuff, and you put the wrong screw in the wrong place and you're going through a screen or something like that. So not the same situation, but I still want to keep everything in order exactly where it goes, because, put the wrong screw in the wron place, and what if it goes to the panel or something? That would suck. All right guys, so the next thing we're gonna do is take off these mud flap. Looks like there is a 7mm bolt right here, and then I believe it just pops off. Let's just see if it pops off. Probably be a little easier if I took the wheel off, but I'm trying to do as little as possible. But I might just take the wheel off, because we got to get up into the fender well as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the wheels off. All right, we can get in here and see what we're doing now. So looks like you just kind of pull, maybe. Okay, looks like there's a clip right there. Oh, there we go. There's always one guy that's got to be stubborn. So yeah, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 clips, a screw on the bottom, and then this little tab that slides in here. All right, so on the other side, I went ahead and took off the wheel, got that mud flap off. Guys, again, stay organized. The worst part about working on a car is trying to find that one tool or that one bolt or one screw, and it ends up slowing you down so much. All right, so now we need to get the bolts that are holding the fender to the bumper taken off. So that's gonna require us taking out this inner fender liner. Not taking it all the way out, just getting it back, or getting it pulled back. There's a couple bolts here. I'm gonna assume T15, and then a push tab up there. All right, so I only ended up taking out 5 bolts, well, 4 bolts and a push clip. So we took out 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is a push clip. Go ahead and peel this back. All right, so once you get this thing pulled back, you can reveal the 3 bolts that are holding the fender to the rear bumper. So there's 1, 2, oh, the third one back there is actually a nut on the end of that bolt right there. So there are 3, two bolts and 1 nut. All right guys, so the 3 inner fender bolts that connect to the fender to the rear bumper ended up being 2 7mm screws and then a 10mm nut. You guys hear this? 2 clicks per turn. That third bolt all the way to the top there sucks. There's like a pump in here or something with a bunch of hoses, and there's like no room to get to that third bolt. The driver's side is so much easier. This side sucks. And what sucks most about this nut that was sitting right here up in this corner, it's not one of those that you can start, you loosen up a little bit and then it comes off with your fingers. No, this thing, I don't know if there's Loctite, I think there's Loctite or something on that, on the bolt side. And gosh, just even to the very, it's only like a 1 to 1.5 inch bolt, but geez, all the way even to the very end of it, you're still having to use a wrench because you can't get it off with your fingers. All right, so let's get under the car and see what's going on under here. All right, guys. All right. Back up. You guys are trying to help me or not? You guys aren't being very helpful. Bear, you got it. Bear, you gotta go. Ugh, Bear. I'm gonna need you to go inside, bud. Can you go inside, please?
Come here, baby.
Go, buddy. There you go. All right, so everything I've seen online, they want you to disconnect this panel and this But I mean, it looks like the bumper disconnects right here with these two bolts, but I don't know. Should I try it? I'm trying to see underneath what else is connected. Hey buddy, you gonna let daddy work or no? Guys, I'm just gonna see if we can get away with taking just these two bolts off. All right guys, so after further inspection, everybody else, everything I've watched on YouTube says to take all these off, but I noticed that there was just two screws holding this panel to the bottom panel, and it looks pretty loose, so I'm gonna give that a shot. I went ahead and took these two off as well, and it seems to be pretty loose, not taking all this with us, so let's see. We may find out real quick why I should take off all the other ones, but we'll give it a shot. All right, here we go, moment of truth. We're gonna try to just pick this everything I've seen says just pick it up here. Okay, well, that came off pretty easily. Bottom. Anything attached? Well, unattached, right?
Oh, I got that wire.
Yeah, there's some wires that need to come off. Just connect this bad boy. All right, so there's 3 connections. We got those off. All right, guys. Seriously, it's not bad at all. The other instructions that I saw on YouTube, you definitely don't need to go to the extent that they went. So literally on the bottom, there are about 1 million screws that connect that panel to the underbelly. All you need to do is take off 1, 2, 3, 4 screws on the bottom. So it's 4 screws on the bottom, 3 screws on each side. So 6 total on the sides, 4 on the bottom, and 16 on top. That's all you need to do. You don't need to take off all those other screws on the underside. So that's cool. Not bad at all. Now we just gotta figure out how to get that spoiler off. This should be the easy part though. Looks like 1, 2. Now I understand why some people say take off the headlight or tail lights, because that screw is gonna be tough to get to. Yeah, probably just take off the tail light. It's not that hard. For the tail lights, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws looks like. All right, so those 6 screws are out, and this thing should just come right out. That was too easy, guys. So yeah, definitely make it easier on yourself to get to this nut right here. All right, both tail lights are out. Oh man, looks like we're gonna have to take this, all right, so it looks like you need to take the tail light out as well. 1, 2, or yeah, whatever, the brake light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolt screws for that. And guys, these are all 7mm screws. Now, let's see, we got the brake light out now, so now we can easily access these bolts that are holding those in. So the spoiler is held on by, it looks like 6 bolts and nuts combination. All right guys, so this is the whole screw setup for the rear bumper. So you got 16 screws that go over the top there. You got 3 that go on the side that connect the bumper to the fender. You've got 4 at the bottom, 2 on each side that hold the bottom of the bumper in. And then you've got 6 screws that hold each taillight in and 5 screws that hold the brake light in. And then these are the 6 screws, or 6 bolts and nuts that hold on the spoiler. The spoiler didn't just fall right off, so I'm assuming there's some type of adhesive holding that on. All right, boys, we got her off. But anybody wants a Z51 white wing, let me know. So we got all the adhesive off the holes, except this one, I still got that one to do. All right, so now we're gonna install the wing on here. There's 4 red pull tabs for adhesive, double-sided adhesive, so we're gonna pull those off. Now we're gonna go ahead and slide those 2 studs through the holes and then get those bolted on. So I just tightened it up with the power to on the lowest setting, so I'm just gonna go back and hand tighten it. Those things, Loctite would probably be good on this thing, but I don't have any right now. Those are in. Now we'll go and get the brake light and tail lights in. All right, here we go. Bottom first, then just kind of slides on top of there, just like that. So we're gonna pull back just a little bit. Yeah, this actually everything just lined up. Geez, everything just went in place.
Yeah.
That was weird. Well, boys, we got her kind of on there right now. We got 3 screws holding it in at the top. That thing looks so cool. I can't wait to get it all buttoned up together and show you guys the entire picture. It's almost done. I'm not gonna bore you guys and put it back together. You guys know how to put it back together if you just reverse everything I just told you. Pretty thorough. Every single bolt that I did, I put in the video. Should I make you guys wait till tomorrow or the next video for the reveal? No, I'm not gonna do that to you guys. Let me go and get it put back together and then we'll show you guys the reveal. Maybe we'll go get some drone shots. Well, the first thing I noticed is that wing is right in the middle of my rear view camera. Let's go ahead and adjust that. I guess you could either zoom in to get past the wing or just move it up. I like that. There we go. I love seeing that wing right there. It looks so cool. All right, boys, here you go. The 2020 C8 with the high wing. Check it out, guys. What do you think? I think it looks like a freaking race car now. Definitely putting the black on the back, it offsets all that white. Definitely want to wrap the side skirts now black. What do you guys think? I'm gonna get some drone shots for you guys. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know, comment down below. And then also, what do you guys want to see done to the car next? We do have the lowering springs coming, so it's gonna be lowered with the high wing soon. Let me know, put it in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.